Hi ladies. So, my last update, I was doing my my ovulation videos and I did not get a positive OPK yet. I think the last day I did was on cycle day 14 and I still hadn't gotten my positive OPK, which was weird because last month I got my positive OPK on cycle day 12. So I was expecting it at least by cycle day 14 this month. And obviously from the video I did not get my my positive test by cycle day 14. So I kept on testing and eventually I ran out of the little internet strips that I had bought because I usually test, I know it's a lot, but I test like 3 times a day because I'm scared that I'll miss the surge and I want to know exactly when I get it. So I usually test in the morning and then I test about 2 and then I test you know, later after dinner, like 6 or so. But anyway, I ran out of those, so I was forced to go to the Dollar Tree and pick up I got 6 OPKs from there, and I was hoping that 6 would be enough to carry me through to get me at least to when I got my surge. And today is cycle day 18 and I got my positive. I'm so happy. This morning I took an OPK and it was negative. Let's see if I can, excuse me. Sorry, I'm trying to reach behind the camera. Let's see if I can find, okay. Of course it's gonna be hidden from me. Anyway, it was a negative. It was not as dark as the control line. It was a couple shades lighter. So I was, you know, I was bummed because, you know, cycle day 18 I should have had my surge by then, and I was thinking, okay, maybe I'm just not gonna ovulate this month. Maybe I'm just gonna completely miss ovulation and I'll just have to try again next cycle. Well, it was about 12:45, 1 o'clock. Hubby had come home for lunch and he asked me if I had gotten a positive, and I said no, you know, I'm getting ready to take another one and see what I get, and I got a positive. I would show you this, but it just never shows up on the video, so I will show you pictures. And as you can see, my test line is darker than the control line, and that's how I know that I got my surge. I know it says that it has to be as dark as the control line or darker, but mine has to be darker in order for me to have my surge, because sometimes if my LH is high enough, it will be as dark as the control line, but it's not positive. So yeah, I'm super excited. I'm so happy I finally got my positive. So even though I didn't get my positive like I was hoping, you know, closer to cycle day 13 or 14, we've still been keeping up with the baby dancing. I told myself this month I did not care how tired I was. I did not care what was going on. We were going to stick to the schedule and continue doing what we need to do because, you know, I'm really hopeful about this month and I want to see a positive pregnancy test. So as far as the baby dancing routine goes, we've been doing really good with that. And I'm hoping that, yeah, I'm hoping that I see a positive. Oh, I am so sore. I know this has absolutely nothing to do with trying to conceive, but my husband, we got an Xbox 360 a while back, and the new the Xbox 360 Connect came out, and we got one, and it's awesome. I love it. You know, it's the, for those of you who don't know what it is, it's the little sensor that goes with the Xbox 360, and basically you are the remote, the controller. You play games like bowling or any kind of sports, and you don't need a controller because you are the controller. So you're just like, you know, doing the motions and the movements of the regular sports, and you don't have to worry about, you know, chunking your controller or your remote or whatever through your TV. Because we have a Wii also, and the Wii, you know, you have the little wireless controller that you have to strap onto your wrist, which is also fun, but I was always worried I was going to throw it through the TV, and I definitely don't want to ruin our TV. Anyway, yeah, so we've got that. We've had it for a couple days now, and it's addicting. I like playing sports and stuff, so the first day I was just like all day long, nothing but bowling and tennis and volleyball and boxing and all these sports. And I didn't realize I'm out of shape. I am so out of shape. So the past couple days I've been in pain. I am so sore. Like every inch of my body is just like screaming. It like hurts to even get up. I can't even move. So anyway, that's why I'm just like, hardly any makeup on, really relaxed. I don't plan on going anywhere today. I'm just gonna sit and chill and be excited about my positive OPK. So anyway, I also wanted to say that we did get a chance to do the first fertility test for men that we got from my husband, and I took a whole bunch of pictures of it, and I was gonna put them up in this video, and I searched for them. I couldn't find them. They were not on the camera. They were not anywhere in my computer. I looked in all the files. I looked everywhere. So I asked hubby, hey, where did these pictures go? And he goes, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you wanted those. So he deleted them all. I don't have any pictures of the first test that we did, but it was a good result. It came out positive. The way that this test works is there's a little, basically it's like two of these. This is my OPK, but I'm just using it as an example. It's two little wells that are side by side. One is a comparison well, and one is where you put the semen sample and all the little drops and stuff, and then you compare the two of them. The reference well is like a really, really light baby blue, and then you compare your sample to the baby blue, and if it's darker than reference well, then your husband or whoever's taken the sample, the test, wow, I can't talk today. Whoever's taken the test has at least 20 million sperm per milliliter. They're considered average or normal. So that was good. I was really happy about that. It was actually really dark, so I'm thinking that's good. Obviously that doesn't explain everything. There could possibly be other problems, but to know that at least that part is good, that makes me less stressful. So since we don't have comparison pictures, what I'll do is I'll just post up this picture real quick, the two different colors of the reference well and what the sample looked like after it was complete, and you can tell the difference of how dark the test sample was compared to it. So it was definitely positive. We do have one more test that we're going to take as soon as this whole ovulation stuff is done with and I'm not fertile anymore. We'll do the other test, and I'll take actual pictures of it, and I will put them on the computer and put them in a folder before hubby has a chance to throw them away. And then you guys will actually get to see, what the real test looks like. So let's see, what else can I update on? For those of you that have watched my last goodies video, you'll know that the little Ovulite device is one of the devices that I'm using this month, and I really, really like it. It's really simple to use. It's really easy. At first I guess I was a little nervous, a little scared to use it because it seems really fragile. I don't want to like break the lens or scratch anything. You have to clean this off obviously every time you put saliva on it, you have to clean it off. And I was like, oh my god, what do I use to clean it off? Because I didn't want to scratch it, but you really can't scratch it. I just use whatever's close by. But yeah, it's really cool. I like it. Good $20 spend there. I'm still taking my prenatal vitamins and my folic acid, and actually, I don't know if you guys can even see this. Before I started taking any kind of prenatal vitamins. My nails did not grow. I could not grow my nails for nothing. I would just, you know, kind of trim them up every day, because even if they did grow, they'd end up breaking off. And now, I don't know if you guys can see that, I am starting to grow fingernails, and that's awesome. I'm so excited. I know most of you are probably like, yeah, whatever. But it's pretty cool to me. I've always, my aunt, she's always been able to grow like these perfect, beautiful nails. And, you know, me, I was always stuck either going without or having to go to, you know, the nail salon to get my fingernails done. And now that I'm taking these vitamins, they're doing really good and they're strong. It's awesome. I guess that's just another one of the perks to taking vitamins. So that's good. I will post my charts so you guys can see what my temperatures have been like. They have been a little, I guess, erratic. They've been a little up and down, and I think that's because the past couple nights my daughter has not been sleeping very well, so I've had to get up with her a couple times, and I know you're supposed to get at least 4 hours of sleep before you take your temperature, and that hasn't always been the case with me. And then my youngest daughter, about a week ago, a little less than a week ago, she was sick. She's always up and active and going, and you know, she doesn't really want to go to bed until bedtime. You know, she's not ever tired before then. And I'd come back there to check on them when they were playing, and she had already crawled up into her sister's toddler bed and she was falling asleep. So I knew something was wrong. I checked her and she felt hot. She had a little temperature. So I picked her up and put her in bed, and she went right down, and of course I gave her some Tylenol to help her fever go down. And she had gotten up quite a few times that night. She just didn't feel good, so of course she gets up, I get up. So that's the reason why my temperatures are all over the place. But you know, I really temp just to kind of get an overall feel. You know, I don't freak out over one little temperature, because you know, one temperature doesn't really mean anything. It's the whole overall view. You know, I know that once my temperatures get up like over 80, wow, I am sorry, I cannot talk today. Once they get up past 98.0, I don't know where I got 80 from, then that's when I know that ovulation has occurred. Wow, I'm sorry. So anyway, yeah, the other thing that we got was the pre-seed, and so far it's awesome. I love it. You know, hubby's not really too savvy on lubricants, and he was like not really liking the idea of getting it. I convinced him to at least try it, and he has no complaints. I mean, it feels like, you know, you're a woman's cervical mucus, or at least mine anyway. I mean, when we use it, we forget that it's even there. So I'm hoping that helps us along. And there's another YouTuber who we subscribed to each other a while back, and she said that this was her first time using pre-seed, and I said that's great. It's my first time too. Let me know, you know, how it goes when you use it. And she got pregnant the first time, so I'm hoping that the same thing goes for me. So anyway, I think that's it as far as updates. I don't really have anything else to update on. I guess next time I update will be after the 2-week wait, when I am ready to test, and I am so excited to do that. So yeah, just watch out for my next video, and if you've subscribed to me before and you haven't heard me say it, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for the support. I appreciate it. And I'm now up to like 70 subscribers, which is awesome. I definitely was not expecting to get so many so soon, but it's great having that that support, knowing that, you know, I'm not the only one out there trying to conceive, because there's tons and tons and tons of people that are in the same boat as me. So anyway, thanks for watching, and be sure to catch me on my next video. Bye!